yourself.
Hey everybody, it's another episode of Go Flix Yourself. My name is Ben Konowitz, and with me as always is the Sea World to my Magic Kingdom, Bradford Oman.
Hey, that's me.
Wait, what? That's a weird laugh.
Dolphin.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. And you know what? The Animal Kingdom to my Magic Kingdom. Nate Loucks.
For a second, I thought you were saying that I was the C word.
Yes, the C word to my Magic Kingdom, which is a whole nother
Just real mean. just a real departure.
Speaking of parks, you just got back from the Disney
and
World.
that's kind of why I did that opening. I did. We took Bailey and I took a vacation.
I mean, don't we? Brad and I.
Yeah, we were stuck here just fucking.
No. I'm saying
Having
we,
a
Devil's armpit as hot as it was here.
My girlfriend Bailey and I were in Disney for 5 days.
What's your favorite ride there?
My favorite ride is the
Teacups.
Oh God, no!
the Tower of Terror.
I love the Tower of Terror.
Yeah, now followed closely by the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
I've not done that.
It is insanely incredible.
Is it fun?
It's so fun.
Did you do the Aerosmith one?
No, I have done it previously. It was
Makes
down.
me so sick.
Yeah,
I
it's a
hate it.
roller coaster for sure.
Yeah, I don't like Steven Tyler either.
So we went to Epcot on Wednesday and Hollywood Studios on Thursday and Animal Kingdom on Friday, and it was very delightful, very very hot, very muggy, very warm. But the number of rides and things that we got to do because it was the middle of the week and just ungodly hot, the parks were a little light.
I've got two questions for
Well,
you.
plus everyone's back at school too.
Well, that's kind of why we.
But I got
planned
two
it.
questions for you. I went to Shedd Aquarium in Chicago. It's the most visited tourist site in Chicago. It's just a big aquarium. And I became a firm believer that if the military ever has low enrollment numbers, all they got to do is get moms with strollers because they're the meanest people in the world. Did you encounter any moms with strollers?
We did not encounter any mean moms with strollers. I think that Disney does change people a little bit. Like
They make them a little happier?
it does. I really do feel like people are have a little bit more
I was
patience.
happy. Yeah.
Now they
This is
don't.
the last time I was happy.
Wow.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
They don't get out of the way though. People just stand in the middle, and they stand like if you got 5 people in your family, then you're going 5 wide.
Yeah.
And you're just standing there, and like dad's talking to mom at the end, you know, like, oh hey, where should we go for lunch? And you're just like, will you move, please?
Or the worst is when the traffic is going and somebody decides, you know what, I'm not sure if we're going the right way, and they just stop right in front
Stop.
of you.
Dead stop.
And this is a movie podcast.
Welcome to Go Flix Yourself, where we talk about trailers and the last movies that we've seen, things of that nature. We also talk about something very near and dear to our hearts, Disneyland.
I do like Disney World.
Disneyland, Disney World.
I've never been to Disneyland. I've only been to Disney World.
I've only been to Disneyland.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How about that? We're just from two different sides of the tracks.
You're the yin to my yang.
Yeah.
buddy.
And you know what? I've been to both.
Just two star-crossed lovers.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I'm the jelly, keeping it all together.
Well, I'm jelly because I haven't been to Disney World.
Oh boy, Brad, you asked me upstairs off the podcast for some bags, some individual Ziploc bags, and I'm assuming that's because you brought a sponsor for today's show.
No, I just needed a place to put my dumps. I gotta take him to the doctor later.
Actually, the vet, he's actually
Yeah,
saved
it's
some
stool
money by
samples
going
for
to the vet.
Yeah, we gotta get it checked out. It's something about ringworm. I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Well, guys,
On that note,
let's put something in our mouths.
yeah, we are.
Oh,
Let
no.
me tell you, we're gonna put a lot of things in our mouths today.
Okay,
boys.
just let's wrap it up
let's
here.
move on.
Listen, guys. Are you excited about the fall season?
I'm very
Yes, I am.
excited. It's
I
my
really am
favorite
actually.
season.
What are you excited about?
Halloween,
What are you really excited about?
Football.
Halloween.
What else are you excited about?
I just said the thing that I'm
Okay,
excited
okay,
about.
what about this? Cooler temperatures.
Sure. You like going to fall festivals?
No.
You like going to like an Oktoberfest?
No.
Or like a pumpkin patch fest?
Nope.
Or like a Halloween
What about,
fest?
what about an Apple Fest? I like apples.
Apple Fest? That sounds good.
Okay, you know what, Nate? I'll go to the Apple Fest with you.
You guys like fall festivals?
Are they apple
I mean,
themed?
yeah, I like apples.
Just say yes.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Guys, I got a special treat for all you fall festival lovers out there. I'm going to throw a sack of treats at you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Everyone get your own sack of treats. Open up the fucking bag of treats.
He's literally just whipping bags of jelly
By the way,
beans at us.
Not
guarantee
jelly
you
beans.
this-
Whatever the fuck these
Brad is one of those people at Halloween. hands out homemade treats to people that I have to throw away.
Bitch, I'm not handing out candy at Halloween. That candy's for me.
Candy's for me. Well, this looks like
Okay, now hold on.
candy corns.
Don't just dive in. These are. You better not have done that. Did you put them all in your mouth? No, they're all different.
Of course I didn't, you idiot.
Nate, you better.
Nate might have actually.
Nate, I don't trust Nate not to.
I was making a joke. I'm not sure. Nate's look on his face.
Okay. Okay.
We got him.
Let's start with. We're gonna start with the.
Now, last time we did this, Brad, you have to remember I ate the wrong one because
I know.
I'm colorblind.
These are very distinct. I think so. You'll think of it. So get the one with the green bottom and the yellow top.
So you've got green with
Bailey,
with
help
white.
him out. Green bottom.
It's white on top.
No,
It's yellowish.
It looks white on mine.
it is white. It's like
Oh.
yeah.
Okay,
All right.
well.
What is this one?
So go ahead and give it a taste. How you feeling about that one, boys?
It's like lime.
The fall flavor of lime.
Yeah.
This is a lemon lime snow cone.
That is not a fall.
I do think of a fall when I think of lemon lime
People
snow
love
cones.
snow cones at fall festivals.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Shut the fuck
It's
up.
getting
Nate.
cold.
You're not even my real dad. All right, now get the. Go ahead and grab the one that's got a pink bottom
Listener, I'm sorry.
and like a tan top. Pink bottom, tan top.
Wait, a brownish top?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what tan is.
I mean, but look, there's a pink and a yellowish. It could be either.
Is yours supposed to be a fall festival type thing?
I'm gonna say this is like a caramel.
It's like bubblegum.
It's like
This is strawberry funnel cake,
That's
guys.
exactly what I said.
That's what I said too.
Strawberry funnel cake.
We tied when we said it at the
You
same
like-
time.
Now go ahead and get the one that's yellow and white.
Okay.
Pop that in your mouth.
Oh, it's gonna be freaking popcorn or something.
Yeah, that's definitely popcorn.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Sorry, that's actually kettle corn.
Go to hell.
Yeah.
Why are you the way you are?
So you didn't get that one right, I guess.
You bring this bullshit on the show and you make us eat over and over again stuff that we're not going to like.
And I'm on a weight loss challenge.
Yeah, we're both on weight loss challenges.
Yeah, but you're kind of an idiot, too. All right, go ahead and grab the blue and pink one.
Cotton
I'm
candy.
not having a good time.
Why?
These are not good.
You don't like sweet candy corns?
No.
What's wrong?
Is this a cotton candy?
You bet your sweet ass it's cotton candy, boys.
Okay, we're almost done.
Can we go quicker?
All right, go ahead and do the brown and red one.
Yep.
Pop that one, the little tiny lipstick piece in there.
Ew. You know how you rub your dog's belly a little too hard? And pop that in your mouth.
That's apple.
Get the
That's
candy corn.
apple.
It looks
That's
like your
apple.
dog's dick.
That's an apple.
That's apple.
That's caramel apple.
Hey!
Hey, look at that. Fall festival flavor. Now, one more. One more.
You're so excited about this.
Go ahead and try.
Why is this the last one?
It's going to be underwhelming.
I don't know what that is. What is it?
That's a lemonade
Lemon.
shake-up.
Yeah, lemon.
Lemonade shake-up. How about... Did you guys have fun going to the fall festival?
Brad, what's the last movie you saw?
Guys, this is Brock's Fall Festival candy corn. We got 6 flavors.
I'm going to get drunk because this is my first drink of the night.
6 flavors.
And I have
We
to
just
wash that
chomped them up
down.
for you. Kettle corn, caramel, apple, cotton candy, lemonade
Say
shake-up.
caramel.
Shush. It is caramel. It's not caramel, dummy.
It's caramel.
It's not. It's caramel.
What do you say, Ben? Caramel or caramel?
Oh, I don't care.
Strawberry lemonade, strawberry funnel cake, and lemon lime snow cone.
I say caramel.
Yeah, because that's the way to say it.
It's
caramel
not
apple.
though. It's caramel. Caramel.
How do you say where that is in the Bahamas area? What starts with the C?
the ocean,
What do you say? Pirates of the
Caribbean.
Caribbean?
If I'm talking about the movie, I say Caribbean.
Well,
but if I'm talking about the actual location, I say the Caribbean.
It's always the Caribbean.
No, it's
No,
the Caribbean.
different.
It's the same word.
Yeah, but it's different.
No,
Listener, what do you think?
I agree with you. Thank you.
Thank you, listener. I've always said you were handsome and or beautiful.
Guys, thanks for coming to the fall festival with me. Really love hanging out, getting lemonade shake-ups, and riding a rascal around with you.
In the lemon lime slushy.
I know
Yeah.
What
that
the
was
hell was that?
Go ahead and hit your porta potty on the way out.
That's the next.
disappointed in Brock's. Thanks
Yeah.
for the sponsorship, but I'm disappointed in you. You didn't put a lot of effort into that. There was better fall flavors you could have picked. I would have even accepted like a blueberry because blueberries are available in the fall.
Or like a corn dog.
I don't want that.
I don't want that. In my
Okay,
mouth.
but they went with the good fall festival flavors.
Brad, what's the last movie you saw, buddy?
Well, I've been watching a lot of fall festival documentaries lately.
Remember the Fire Fest? I've been watching Fall Fest.
Yeah, I love Fall Fest.
They're bringing Firefest back. You guys want to go?
Nate has this
wanna go?
release on live. He's like, you guys want to go?
You wanna go?
Yeah, yes, I do, Nate.
I'm going
I
to
will
festivals
go
now.
I will go to the Fire Fest 2 with you.
I hear it's going to be...
I heard it's in the Caribbean.
I've heard they fixed all the things that are wrong. It's going to be great this time.
I haven't watched a lot of movies this week, honestly.
Did you watch any TV shows?
No, I haven't watched much of anything this week, to be
What have
honest.
you been doing?
Brad, did you watch your movie?
Here's the thing.
Oh boy.
I want to put this out there.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a very taxing job.
Oh my God.
It's a lot, So I'm working a 9 to 5 every day. So I'm up at the crack of 8:30.
Sometimes 8:45.
I hate you so much.
Sometimes 5 minutes before 9. I got to get my Z's in
Hey,
before I
Nate,
get up for a hard day at the mill. You
Nate,
know.
have you ever been on slashfilm.com at 9:05 a.m. with Brad's first story of the day? It's bad. It's always very bad.
Well, what's weird is that they require me to wake up and publish a story.
Yeah, and write and publish it in 10 minutes.
Yeah. That he shows up at 9, guaranteeing he's not working that hard at 9 o'clock.
What can I say?
Will Britney Spears be in a movie this year? Who could say?
who can say? But no. So I only watched one movie this week because I was busy.
And it was the movie you were assigned.
Although it was not. Sorry, Nate. It was too long. Even though I wanted to watch it.
You literally, I said,
know.
let me give you a different one.
But
It's too long.
Honestly, it didn't matter how long it was going to give me. I probably wasn't going to get to it anyway.
Wow.
What did I assign you?
You assigned me Meet Joe Black, so I'll have to meet him on a different day.
What movie did you watch?
I watched The Pope's Exorcist.
Shut up.
I did. Which is
I don't care. Nate,
Is that with Russell Crowe?
It is. It's a horror movie
And
with
it's
Russell
bad.
Crowe. It's an exorcism movie.
Did you see it,
it's got,
Ben?
no, it's got like 10% of Rotten Tomatoes. We totally avoided it because of that.
It made some good money, honestly.
It's better than you would think. It's a very generic exorcism movie, but Russell Crowe is good in it.
Russell Crowe, I gotta say, is mainly good in things.
He's
So
having fun. Like he's
having fun.
he puts on this Italian accent, and it's a bit pulpy, I guess you could say. Honestly,
Popey?
pulpy.
Hey, it's me, the Exorcist guy.
It feels like a Constantine movie, honestly, especially the third act, and it made me wish there was a way to have this character
Mamma mia, it's an exorcism.
meet John Constantine, because it was like it gets to a more fantastical level when it comes to the exorcism stuff, which I enjoyed. So even though it's a little bit formulaic, when it comes to how exactly everything plays out, I still liked Russell Crowe in it, and it was enjoyable. I wasn't upset that I watched it. Certainly wasn't one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
You also watched Coneheads for our other podcast, I'm sure.
That is true. I did watch Coneheads, which we were going to talk about on the 10 to 1 podcast, which is our Saturday Night Live podcast, where we're currently going through Saturday Night Live movies while the show's on summer hiatus, and while we wait for it to come back
we
from
did
the
the Blues
strikes.
Brothers, and then we did Wayne's World, and now we're doing Coneheads.
Yeah, and I did rewatch some things just in the background, because one of the things that kept me busy this week, which is technically movie related, is I had to. Well, this is the hard part of my job, is I had to work on a Lego set this week. I have to put together Lego sets sometimes for my job because I
You don't have to. You get to. You get to.
It's a treat, but it's also work, Nate. Like how you get to enjoy communion wafers, but it's also work for you.
Those are Ben. Ben
Yeah.
loves the communion wafers.
See?
Hey, can you bring the sponsor next
Yeah,
week?
but he's working when he does it. He's working, but he's still enjoying those sweet wafers.
Sweet wafers.
But yeah, so I built a Harry Potter Lego set this weekend, so I rewatched Sorcerer's Stone while I was doing that. It's still there, and
They're still very young kids.
still very young kids. I also put on Young Frankenstein in the background, which is I just never fail to get a laugh from Young Frankenstein. It is just a perfect comedy in every way.
Okay.
Have you heard of this?
Have I heard of the movie Young Frankenstein?
Yeah, you don't keep up with movies a lot,
Not
so
really, don't
yeah,
know.
I wasn't sure if you would.
Don't know too much about that.
I bet if there was a pinball machine, you'd be all about it, though.
Yeah, if there was a Young Frankenstein pinball machine, I'd be all about
I'd
it.
be pretty excited about it. I know. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
I'll not tell you that much.
So, Nate, did you watch your movie this week?
No, because I wasn't assigned a movie.
Oh, see?
Wait, no, I gave you a movie.
Yeah,
No, you didn't.
No, he did actually. I think you missed it.
What was it?
It was Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World.
Oh, I did miss that. So no.
Wow, so he just blatantly ignored.
Because I gave you the-
I was excited to see that. Now I remember because I was excited to see that movie.
So you're saying
when
did
you
see it?
assigned it to me, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I can't wait to see that.
Ben, can I talk to you over here for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
have you noticed that Nate just doesn't give a shit about us anymore?
He's been distant.
Yeah, like we try to text and he's just like there's nothing.
No, but here's the thing: we text and he says, "Oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Thanks, man."
Mm-hmm.
And then this
Yeah.
happens, right? Where it's
I
like,
don't know what
Some of us don't like play with
Hey, we're
toys that are
actually we're over here on a private conversation.
Yeah. Don't eavesdrop.
So what do we do about this?
I don't know. I feel I ground him probably.
Okay, we'll talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, buddy. Hey,
Nate. Sorry.
about that.
Is Russell Crowe in that one too?
Yeah,
He is,
actually
and you
is.
really
Yeah.
would have liked him.
He plays-
I will
he
watch
does
it
an
for next
Italian
week.
accent.
I think he plays the master and commander.
Yeah.
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 I did watch a movie though, but
Okay. What movie?
Did you watch The Pope's Exorcist?
yes, with Brad. I watched You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah,
Uh-huh.
and this is a Happy Madison film that just came out, starring the whole Sandler family.
We just talked about this on the podcast not too long ago.
And it was delightful.
I saw it as well.
Did you watch it?
We watched it in Disney.
Did you enjoy it?
It was fantastic.
It was.
It's very, very fun to watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and it's got enough humor
Mm-hmm.
that there's a couple scenes in there that are legitimately just really funny scenes. It's not like you have to work for the laugh sometimes as you do at Adam Sandler movies. But it was good. Adam Sandler's daughters did better than I thought they would.
Absolutely.
Rob Schneider wasn't in it, which made me happy. And so
I was bummed.
We know.
You didn't watch it though,
No, I
right?
haven't watched it yet.
No, because you love coming of age movies.
No. I was the one who was very surprised that the trailer looked as good as it did, and I thought it was going to be good. So I'm happy to hear that you guys both enjoyed it.
No,
It's very, very well worth your time.
Yeah, I'll probably rewatch it because it seems to be Ben and Bailey. You could probably. It's a movie that you can have on in the background too, and it's pretty easy to
Is it better than The Wedding Singer?
No.
Okay. Well,
But I love The Wedding Singer.
yeah, of course I do too. That's a tall order. That's why I was
huge.
curious.
That's a huge order.
Is it better than 50 First Dates?
See, I
mean, it's so hard because that's
those
such
are
a
different kinds of movies.
And it is a very different type of movie. This feels like a movie that Mindy Kaling would want to make as well.
Okay.
So in that kind of, and you know what I'm talking about there.
Okay.
So in that kind of vein, maybe not as full.
Did you guys watch Bo Burnham's 8th Grade?
Yeah, love
yeah,
it. Great.
yeah.
There were vibes of that.
Yeah,
here.
there's some vibes there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good.
But very Jewish.
You
Yeah,
seen
a
Edge
very
of,
Jewish version of that.
Edge
yeah.
of 17?
I hadn't seen that. Have you?
Age of 17?
Edge of 17.
Is that what?
Haley Steinfeld?
No, I've not seen that one.
Oh, I'm going to make sure that I sign that to both of
13
you
going on
guys.
30. You guys seen that?
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah,
Love it.
I love that movie.
I just saw it.
Yeah, we talked about it.
And I also watched a movie called Coneheads, but we'll talk about that on the 10 to 1.
Hey, I watched
We-
Coneheads as well.
Actually, we can talk a little bit about Coneheads here because maybe not everybody who listens to this podcast listens to our SNL podcast.
Listen, just because you've only got 2 movies this week and this is one of them.
Well, no, I do want to briefly talk about Coneheads because we all watched it, and people maybe have not revisited Coneheads in a long time. Maybe they've never watched it because it came out in 1993, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a movie that was not well received when it came out. It was a box office bomb, but I think that it's been kind of reassessed in recent years. And honestly, I've always liked Coneheads. Partially for me, it's I think because I grew up watching it, and I thought it was funny. I liked Dan Aykroyd. There was a lot of people in it that I recognized from Saturday Night
Sinbad.
Live at the time.
You liked Sinbad?
I did like Sinbad at the time, actually. Because I just liked those kinds of comedy movies, and so I've always liked this movie. But I think in recent years, it's proven to actually be pretty good simply because of how it represents immigrant life. And like, even though it's based around the concept of like an actual alien family, and there's comedy that comes from them being unacquainted with human life, there's actually some pretty solid stuff in there. I think about that resonates more
It holds
today
up
than it
pretty
did.
well.
Yeah, I thought it's good, very good.
I hadn't seen it in many years. I forgot how prominent Chris Farley is in this film.
Yeah.
And he's just so good in it. He's so funny. I loved it. But again, it's not my favorite SNL movie, but I hadn't seen it in so long. I really enjoyed watching it. I did watch it with my son Finn, and he thought it was hilarious too. So
Yeah, and honestly, so many people are in this movie, like way more than you'd ever think. Because obviously the main cast, you've got Dan Aykroyd and Jane Curtin as the two main Conehead parents. And then you don't have Lorraine Newman as the daughter. The daughter is played by...
Lorraine Newman is in it though.
She is in it. She has a small role. Who plays the daughter again, Nate?
It is
Introducing
Michelle Burke,
Yeah.
who is in Dazed. I had a big crush on her from Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, and then but then like the other SNL people who are in it, you've got Michael McKean, David Spade, Chris Farley, Kevin Nealon, Adam Sandler,
Phil
Hartman, Tim Meadows, Graham Norris, Dave Thomas,
Did you say Graham or Garrett?
Garrett Morris, Dave Thomas, Lorraine Newman, Who else is in it? Tons more people.
Say John Lovitz.
Yeah, I don't
John-
know. If Kevin Nealon.
Where's John
Jan
Lovitz?
Hooks,
Am I forgetting?
He's the dentist.
That's right. Yeah, the dentist. Yeah,
Julia Sweeney, Ellen
Cleghorn.
I thought it was going to be Ellen Cleghorn, but it's DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres is in it. Yeah.
Tom Davis is in it, though he wrote on SNL. He wasn't, but
He
again,
created
yeah.
Coneheads, and then Jan Hook.
Peter Aykroyd.
Hooks. Sorry. Damn, I'm just fucking up names left and right today.
Peter Aykroyd was actually on one season of SNL.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he's in it. Was Tom Arnold? He was never on SNL, was he?
No, he hosted, I think.
Yeah.
He hosted with Roseanne.
Mm-hmm.
So and then Jane. I think we said Jane Curtin, right?
Yep, of course. Yep.
So yeah, just a ton. Other than, I think one of Adam Sandler movies is the most SNL cast members in one film. Maybe Grown Ups has the second most, or maybe
makes sense.
they tied.
Fair enough.
Our Grown Ups too, maybe.
So yeah, if you haven't watched Coneheads in a while, if you've never seen it,
It holds
It's on
up.
Paramount
yeah.
Plus.
Yep, and
I
it
would-
holds up, and it's good.
I would watch it if I were you. And if you don't enjoy it, then jog on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't need any Coneheads hate around here.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're not racists.
Did we say Adam Sandler too?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I sure did.
Okay.
I sure said it.
So there's 14 of them. 14.
There you go. It's a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I watched a couple movies.
Yeah, what'd you watch, buddy?
Oh, so you had time to watch other movies?
I did. I watched
Steamboat Willie.
Ben, which movie didn't you watch? Let's find out which movie you didn't watch.
I watched the Bat Mitzvah movie.
Yeah, yeah. Which
Right.
one didn't you watch though?
I watched
Ben.
I watched Game Night.
Oh, you've seen that though.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like one that you
Man.
you were supposed to
Game
watch.
Night is really good.
I love it.
Did you watch it?
What made you want to watch it? Was it just on?
Did you watch it after I made a reference to it in our?
No, I was
Okay.
actually it was on one of the things. Like I just sometimes I'll scroll through the genres movies on Apple TV, comedy, action, whatever.
Yeah.
And I went on the comedies, and it was just staring me in the face, saying like $14.99 or and under to buy or whatever.
You didn't own it yet?
Okay, let's not get into this again.
And I do love Jason Bateman.
Oh God, he's so good.
I also love what is it? Lamorne Harris? Morris? Lamorne Harris? Morris.
Jesse Plemons though is the
he's so good.
reason to
Yep.
watch Game Night if you haven't watched it recently. He is picture perfect as the awkward neighbor. He's amazing. But no, so yeah, I watched that. We watched the Bat Mitzvah movie. We watched.
I can't believe you didn't own it yet, though.
Coneheads.
Honestly,
I don't buy movies like that, Brad.
you don't buy movies that you enjoy that you would want to watch again later.
There's like streaming services. You can actually watch it now on Hulu.
You realize that most movies aren't available on streaming services.
But this one is.
But this one is.
It wasn't, obviously. He
It's on
had to
Hulu.
rent it.
Oh, why did you rent it? It's on Hulu.
Oh, I probably should have just gone on Hulu then. A lot of times I'll just see something and rent it because I just want to watch it.
He's got a lot of money.
You could,
Calm down.
You can buy things and then watch them whenever you want to.
Okay,
Throws
can we
away-
just edit all this
He
out?
just-
Like,
no, no.
this is trash.
He just throws away $2.99 like it's nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is like he's fucking John D. Rockefeller over here. He's like, oh, yeah, I'll just rent these movies instead of buy them so I can rewatch them. If you love a movie, buy it and support
Why
it.
buy it though when you can-
Support people who make movies. Pay for movies.
I do by streaming it.
I'm so sick of this bullshit.
Bailey, what else did we watch?
Oh my gosh, he's doing this off podcast now.
Oh yeah, I did watch what I was supposed to watch last time.
Oh, good.
Dolomite is my name.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Is pretty good.
What didn't you like about it?
I mean, it's obviously based on a true story. What I loved about it was the cast. I thought that everybody knocked out of the park as far as the acting ability. It was really on point. Wesley Snipes was a lot of fun in this role. He was chewing a bunch of scenery. Eddie Murphy, of course, it was great. Craig Robinson was fun. I just wanted more. I wanted them to take more of a direct action to say this is going to be a drama or this is going to be a comedy. They really obviously tried to make it funny moments in a drama, but it didn't swing so far one way or the other that it while it never lost my attention, it also just wasn't the most entertaining thing I've ever seen. So I think they could have gone, because it's a movie about Dolomite, for goodness sakes. You could really make it a funnier version of what we saw. Again, I have no complaints about what I saw. It was fun.
But they also wanted it to be true to like what the story was.
I get it.
And it I haven't seen a ton of blaxploitation films, but it's supposed to be somewhat. it's got the vibe of that
Yeah.
as well, right? And that's what a lot of people said.
Not
It
every
felt-
movie has to fit into your classification parameters, Ben. It can be a drama and a comedy.
See, Brad, I don't know if you know this. Movies are they're subjective. You're allowed to have opinions about them.
But they don't have to fit into like your classifications of what you think it needs
This
to
was
be.
was this one of Eddie Murphy's kind of comeback films?
Not
he had
necessarily.
already-
He'd been back for a
Yeah,
while.
he'd already been pretty much back.
Dreamgirls had come around,
Yeah.
and that's
Okay.
kind of what put him back on the map as far as he can act.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched one more movie, a little movie called Winter's Bone.
So you didn't watch that. I know.
I did actually, Brad. I got home and realized
You
that there
lied
was-
to me?
No, there was an hour and 40 minutes before the podcast,
Whoa!
and so I was like, you know what I should do?
He
I should,
did it!
I should watch this movie, and I just sat down
Whoa!
because I was lamenting to Brad on the way home from the airport that I didn't have time to watch my movie.
I picked up Ben from the airport because he called me and he demanded a ride.
I did.
From the airport.
Yeah, my ride fell through, and Brad saved the day. Thanks, buddy.
Brad's fucking cars.
Go to bradsfuckingcars.com. It's not what you think. They're cars fucking.
Well, we'll see.
But yeah, it was. I had an hour and 50 minutes until the podcast. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna watch it. It's very good.
What do you think?
better
though?
say more about that fucking movie.
The lead is a little weak, though.
She's not as attractive as I'd like.
Well, not in this movie.
No.
Absolutely not. No.
No, so this is a very gritty Best Picture winner, starring Jennifer Lawrence. About it's very basic premise. Her father is missing, and he is a piece of shit, and he is a meth head or a meth cook. And some people say he's dead, some people say he's missing, some people say he's run off, but they're gonna the government is gonna take the house if she doesn't get him to turn up for court. And so she is kind of on a path. She's 17 and she's on a path to try to find her father in the Ozarks, which is it's a very poor area, and she's running up against nothing but hard people and hard lives.
Dark, dismal hill country.
Really, really crazy shit.
Yeah, it's kind of a depressing movie.
It's very depressing. Thanks for the watch, Brad. Appreciate that. I needed something to watch when we were at Disney to bring me down, so I'm glad that you gave this to me while I was in the happiest place on earth. I was definitely supposed to watch
I try to
this.
keep it even keeled.
Yeah, clearly. But what's the guy's name? John
Hawkes.
John Hawkes. He is fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, was he nominated
For
this? Because he should have been. He was scary, but also
Hawks was nominated. Jennifer Lawrence was nominated. It didn't win Best Picture. It got nominated.
Oh, gotcha,
for Best
sorry.
Picture, and they got nominated for Best Writing, Adapted Screenplay.
It's I can see why. Again, very straightforward premise, but done very well.
Yeah, this is a phenomenal movie. This was kind of like everyone's proper introduction to Jennifer Lawrence. She had been doing some stuff before this, but this was like a big breakthrough role for her because she got nominated for an Oscar for it, and it was such a big deal. She became a very big name after this.
Yeah, she crushed it.
But yeah, I this movie is just incredible. It's just suspenseful, and there's like a mystery aspect to it. It's very well acted, and it's great. Have you seen it, Nate?
I have years ago though. It's like what 2011, 2010.
2010.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen it in a while, but yeah, I remember liking it. It was good.
Good
There you
shit.
It was kind of just depressing though. I think I felt
It is, but you know what? Yeah, not every movie has to fit into this classification you have.
I'm also pretty fucking sick of being the only one that constantly watches my movies.
I'm sorry. Didn't you just
Don't
say
even.
you just caught up on your last week's movie?
I don't remember saying that, but I just remember that this week I watched my movie and you guys didn't.
I will say that everybody has been pretty shitty about watching their assignments lately, so we got to get back on it this week.
I did great this time.
Did you though?
I did.
Did
I
you?
He did both. So yeah, good for
Yeah,
you, buddy.
but by accident.
Not by accident, by choice.
If he hadn't have gotten a ride from me, he wouldn't have had time to watch that movie.
And
I still can't believe you don't own Game Night.
God. Hey, let's talk about some trailers. And I'm not doing the fucking trailer song. You guys can
But you
suck
just came from Disney where songs
Nope.
are everywhere.
Nope.
Come on,
I do the
buddy.
nope.
Come on, why
I do the
can't
trailer
you-
song every time. Nope, I'm not doing it.
But like, why don't you want to give the people joy? It's a time for singing and laughter, and you don't want to deliver anything right now.
Hey, Ben.
Listen to Nate. How soft his voice is.
Brad's dad died,
Oh my God.
and he would really like a song right now.
No.
He told me.
He told you.
Yeah, we had a seance, and he was like, the one thing I really enjoy is hearing Ben do those stupid fucking trailer songs.
Nope.
And my dad used to swear like a sailor.
He
so,
did.
Yeah.
That's how I know that Glenn was speaking through you. He's like, God fucking damn it. Tell that piece of shit C word Ben. You don't call my son the C word.
All right, so you got a song
Do
for
the
us?
fucking song.
You got a song you want to sing, Ben?
Do the song.
You know what songs from Disney are, right?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
you've heard songs
for
from
it.
Disney World. I can't even believe this is like where we're at these days. We have somebody who has the gift of entertainment.
You have a gift.
And song.
The Lord Jesus
None of this is
going to
work.
A gift.
None
And
of this
he
is
doesn't
gonna-
want to share it with us. You don't want to share.
We're down to one listener, by the way. I'm looking at the live stream right now. We're down to one listener.
Live stream of what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tell,
Just
tell me. You got a Nielsen tracker on the podcast?
Yeah, I do.
Let's be honest. It'd be really dangerous if we live streamed what we talk about on this podcast.
How do you mean?
Just edit that out. No,
I can't wait to release all of the cut clips I have that didn't make the podcast.
I'm just gonna edit this episode. This one.
You don't even know how anymore.
I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
I could give you the file and you would just sit there and stare at the computer.
No, it'd just be a rough cut of you saying, "I'm just gonna release. I'm just gonna release. I'm just gonna release" over and over again.
Ugh, that sounds so gross.
I know. That's how I'm gonna edit it.
Sounds so nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna release though.
Oh.
It's the fall festivals. They get me going, guys. I don't know about you, but fall festivals and releasing is where I'm at these days. Now he's looking at his phone.
I'm not doing it.
Do you
Are
believe
you
this?
thinking of a trailer song? Like, is that what you're doing?
Are you trying to look for songs?
No, I'm not. I'm literally on my phone so that you guys have to come up with something.
We have to come up with something?
Yeah, that's how the trailer song works.
Nate, do you have a song you want to sing?
No, because I created the game, so this is more your territory. You're good at these games.
Yeah, Brad, go for it.
I'm good at these games.
These songs.
Yeah, come up with the song.
I have to come up with a song now?
Oh, it's really easy. You make me do it all the time.
Well,
And then you make fun of me because it's a trailer time. Trailer time. That's all I do.
fucking stupid ass beats.
Yeah,
Poetry.
Go ahead then. Come up with something better.
Well, I'm trying to think of songs
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that exist right now,
Mhm.
but I can't
Good
even.
for you.
Who knows? Sometimes I feel I've got to
Bum, bum.
watch some trailers. Got to
Bum, bum.
for some movies and know when to see those movies. What the fuck?
That was great.
That might be worse than what I normally come up with.
Thanks for the assist, Nate. I appreciate you doing
no,
it.
I got you, buddy.
Yeah, the part of the song that everyone knows.
That was atrocious.
We're going to talk about trailers. We watched a couple trailers for new movies on the way.
I feel like we're in a race against time because they're going to stop releasing trailers soon because they're not going to have movies to release.
It's true. We're rough pumpkins right now.
They're moving some movies back already, right?
Yeah, Dune 2 recently got moved back to 2024.
When does Rough Pumpkins come out?
Rough Pumpkins, that's a Halloween release next year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a slasher. But yeah, Dune 2 just got moved back, and there's actually, if you check out slashfilm.com, we've got a running list of all the movies that have been delayed so far. Some of the delays are actually not because of the strike, but the studio is saying it's because of the strike.
Yeah,
because they
Spider-Man.
want to make up a reason. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, some movies have been pushed back into 2024. It could make awards season very dismal this year because even though some of these movies are able to be finished and released because they've been in post-production for a while, they don't have any cast to be able to promote them, and that's been a bit of a problem lately. There has been some issues, since the cast isn't out there doing the normal publicity stuff. The
Strays bombed.
movie isn't being promoted as well as it otherwise could.
So does this mean that Ben's going to get his wish and Sound of Freedom's going to win the best film?
Yeah, most likely. And Ben will be able to celebrate freedom all over again.
I can't tell you how much I love that movie.
What do you love about it, Ben?
I love the sound that Freedoms makes.
And what is that sound?
Honk. I don't know.
You want to take two?
Yeah. Bing. That's more uplifting.
That's like just a search engine sound. It's like the sound that like an oven makes.
I did read that no streaming service was willing to pick it up.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Probably because one of the producers was, inappropriately holding a 13-year-old girl captive, something like that.
Is that really what it was?
Something stupid. Probably just
No,
fucking garbage.
No, I know Bill. He wouldn't do that.
We watched trailers. The first one we watched is for a new Apple TV Plus movie called Flora and Son.
Yeah, this looks right up your alley. I'm not saying that facetiously. It looks. Like
I'm
something
excited
you
about
would
this.
love.
I also have a slight crush on Eve Hewson, so this doesn't that doesn't hurt.
Really?
What makes you have a crush on Eve Hewson?
I just
She told us.
well, I mean, not quite like that, but yes. I mean, I've heard her speak in a Irish accent. I feel like she could.
they're a proud people. man.
I
It's
feel like
garbage
she would
language.
be able to.
Oh my god, it's English.
That's my hot take. Is it's the most unattractive sound.
Irish.
I disagree.
If so-
I
no.
love the way it sounds.
Yeah.
The cockiness of it all. It's just like
That's
ugh.
something completely different.
No, but it all like you take a very very pretty person and they open their stupid.
I just
snaggletooth
feel
mouth,
like
and it's just like it's horrible.
Eve Houston has a little bit of an Aubrey Plaza thing for me, where I feel like she would probably belittle me, and I would be attracted to it somehow.
By the way, I do love every podcast from now on. We learn something new about it.
It's a nice G-rated way of hearing Nate's fetishes.
I talk to my therapist about this all the time.
You know, I like that thing where they're mean to me, and for some reason, Mr.
I
Downstairs
just feel like I
business
should.
pops his head up and says, "Hello,
Hello, Governor.
oh, knock 2 times at the cabin, would you?
Tip of the tip to you.
Jim, cheerio. What's your number?"
So yeah, this is a movie from John Carney, who previously wrote and directed Once and Begin Again and Sing Street.
Also did a TV series on Amazon that I loved called Modern Love. Did you ever see that?
I've seen parts of it.
I really love that one.
I watched the first few episodes of the first season, I think, and it was solid. But he has a penchant for weaving music seamlessly into his stories, which are often coming-of-age stories in some form. They're not all necessarily teen coming-of-age stories, but it's one of the reasons I've loved all of his movies so much. And this is kind of a similar one in that vein.
You've seen this, right?
I saw this at Sundance earlier this year, and I'm so excited for you guys to see it when it comes out because it is very good. Just like all those other movies I mentioned, the soundtrack is essential.
That's
and
what I
core
read
to
in the
movie.
reviews. People said this is a really good. Like people were kind of clapping along to some of it. Like,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
a really good.
Because it has great original songs like all those other movies, and it has a good soundtrack besides that. And Eve Houston is fantastic in it. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is great in it. I don't know if you guys know this, but Eve Houston is the daughter of Bono from U2.
I did know that.
I take everything I said back.
See?
And it comes out. This is what I love about streaming films. Oftentimes, we did this as well with the Bat Mitzvah movie. Is the trailers between the trailers and the time they're releasing?
It's like 1 month.
It's not that long,
Yeah.
so you don't have to wait too long. So this comes out at the end of September.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's going to be on Apple TV Plus.
Well, then wake me up when September ends because I'm not watching it.
Jesus Christ.
Really, there's nothing about this you want to see?
It's fine.
Okay.
We'll make him watch it. Don't worry.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he'll get assigned it before the end of the year. And you'll be charmed by it.
I'm
and-
sure I will. Oh my god. I'm sure I
Yeah,
will.
seriously. Why don't you venture out your fucking like Predator action bro zone once
Listen,
in a while?
Bruce
Seriously,
Willis.
Yeah.
I bet if Bruce
Oh.
Willis was in this, he'd want to see it.
Yeah.
Why? Just like.
Well, I wish Stone Cold Steve Austin was in my musicals. Then I'd really enjoy it.
I would
but-
watch that. You wouldn't want to watch that?
Exchange Joseph Gordon-Levitt with Jason Statham. Yeah, he's in.
Yeah, or Goldberg.
I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Apparently
I think
not enough
he's
to watch his latest
fantastic.
movie, Flora and Son.
All right. There's
Yeah.
another trailer.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Fuck you, buddy.
I just don't like it. They showed the entire movie in the whole trailer.
But that's
Like,
the thing.
I don't.
That happens all the time with
I
dramas
know
because
but I
they,
don't like that. Like, just
it doesn't.
I already. They showed Joseph Gordon-Levitt with her in person, meaning that.
Hold
he's
on. Guess what? I'm going to tell you something. That actually doesn't spoil a thing, and the reason he's with her is actually a very cool filmmaking device, and it's not what you think it is. So
Oh, cool!
fuck you.
It's a dream. Awesome.
No, it's not a dream either.
Fucking
It's not a dream.
whatever.
You don't make assumptions about things you don't understand, and these kinds of movies.
I never mind if I know the formula and it's just
That's the
it
thing.
works out.
Well, and
Like-
that's the thing for these movies. Like, it doesn't matter. It's the experience of watching the story and falling in love with the characters and just experiencing it. Like, not
just show me the whole fucking movie.
Not every movie is fucking Haunting of Venice, like Sherlock Holmes. Oh, geez, I know that the fucking ghost was a goober. Oh no.
But the ghost
the
being
Goober
the goober
ghosts.
is
No, the Goober ghosts are really
it's
hard.
that's really a key point of that film, and I don't want to know in the trailer the ghost is the goober.
I'm sick of this like attitude you have. Again, like, you don't buy
It's
movies you love.
Yeah,
you don't
know
see
what?
movies
I don't
that
need
look
to.
good.
It's like, just watch the fucking trailer, and there's the whole goddamn film.
That's not how it works.
It was a 9-minute trailer.
It's not even
This
close.
trailer was 9 minutes.
Actually, what
it showed the entire thing.
The trailer you're talking about is Rebel Moon, the other trailer that we watched.
It was
this week.
9.5 minutes. Star
Star
Wars.
Wars Light.
Lord of the Star Thrones Fury Road is what I've been calling this movie. It is the new movie from Zack Snyder. It is 2 movies, actually.
It's Star Wars for people that can't read.
It's Star Wars for Zack Snyder.
It was genuinely Zack Snyder's Star Wars.
Yeah.
This is the movie that Zack Snyder pitched to Lucasfilm as a Star Wars movie, and they weren't ready for it, we'll say. And so he was like, okay, well then I'll go to Netflix.
But what if Star Wars took place in craggy rock black space?
And here's a Spider Lady. So there's going to be 2 movies that come out. One comes out later this year. The other one comes out next year. It is a big, epic sci-fi fantasy movie. There's some great visuals here. I'll absolutely give that to Zack Snyder. If there's one thing that Zack Snyder is gifted at, it's creating something that looks cool. But having said that, so this is a teaser trailer. What is defined as a teaser trailer? And
it's a lot though in there.
And it's a teaser mostly because they don't really tell you what the story is about. It's even though it's almost a 4-minute trailer, I couldn't tell you what the movie is actually about other than vague, fantasy genre things of there being
Star
a
Wars-y,
princess and
yeah.
bad guys and like space, all these things. So yeah, I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? Like, do you care?
No.
Like, I mean,
No, I
are
don't
you
care.
curious?
I'm curious. I'm curious.
Nope,
I don't know
nope.
if I care yet, but I am curious. I don't need another Star Wars thing right now. There's enough of it right now.
I don't need you to throw me a fully formed universe that it feels like I need to know so much about. It's just too much.
I don't know. Denzel Washington's son's got that movie coming out. What is that one?
The Creator.
Yeah, that one is another sci-fi one where there's a universe created. That one looks really good to me.
Yeah, but that looks good. It's not because you know why it looks good, because it looks like you can make sense out of it. This is so much in 4 minutes. It's all over the place. I have no idea what is going to go on here, but it's a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just supposed to be just. I mean, teaser trailers are kind of not supposed to be narrative.
Yeah, they don't lay everything
right?
out for you, know.
Sure.
So I'm forgiving of that to an extent, but it just does feel a lot like Zack Snyder trying to like make it's like his knockoff Star Wars.
Do you know what has ruined Zack Snyder for me?
Who left Star Wars out on the counter overnight?
But do you know what ruined?
We have Star Wars at home.
This is what ruined Zack Snyder for me. Twitter. There's so many Zack Snyder.
Well, it's
like,
not
bros.
Twitter. It's just Zack Snyder's awful fans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And everything, everything that DC is trying to create and change, they just immediately dismiss it without
Restore the Snyderverse.
Yes, exactly.
Restore it.
You know why you shouldn't restore it? Because nobody liked it when it was there, except you guys.
They released the Snyder Cut, and it didn't really change much.
Oh, you didn't like that 4-hour cut of Justice League that was black and white and didn't fucking care?
not great.
Yeah, didn't care about it.
I don't know. Like they released the Snyder Cut, and they did, and it was like, oh shit, we have nothing else.
Oh no. Who let the dogs out?
Who?
But yeah, I will say I am curious.
I'm totally gonna watch this. I just need to see.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you're gonna watch.
Of
this.
course.
I mean, it's on a streaming service, so like you'll definitely watch it.
It's on
watch
Netflix.
A movie any other way.
And you had said in our chat thread that this will likely get either a brief. I have not seen a thing that this is going to the theaters at all, even in a short.
Well, you won't yet because it's too early. Like they released this teaser. The movie didn't come out until what, November?
Yeah. I think.
So yeah, I guarantee.
No, December 22nd.
December 22nd. Yeah. So I guarantee you what'll happen is they'll probably release it in theaters like Thanksgiving week or something like that.
In order to qualify for those Oscars.
And then they will release it in theater on Netflix a month later.
It
Because that's
looks-
exactly what they did with Knives Out, The Glass Onion last year.
Yeah, it looks like an expensive movie to not try to release.
Too big of a movie not to put
Yep.
in theaters. So it'll get a limited release in theaters, and people will see it on the big screen for a little bit before it arrives on Netflix, and then most people will probably watch it.
It is still crazy to me that he keeps getting a $300 million budget to do things like this. Like that must be what this costs, right?
I don't know if it's that expensive.
150 to 200. It
Yeah.
wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
Somebody's still pointing up that kind of money for Zack Snyder.
I mean, Hollywood's putting too much money out there for movies anyway these
I agree.
days.
I agree.
It's just that's the biggest problem with
And
why movies aren't doing
They're
as well.
putting it out and not putting it in the right places, in my opinion.
Like Indiana Jones: The Dial of Destiny is going to be a huge loser this year because even though it made a good chunk of money at the box office, it cost like $250 million to make. And if you're spending that much money on a single movie, like you're doing something wrong. I mean, it's just a lot to put on the back of one movie.
So we've got some movies coming out this weekend, and I want to know, are you guys going to go see these at the theater, or will you see them when they come out first? Equalizer 3. We saw the trailer. Will you go to the theater to see it?
No, I'll watch it when the first day you can buy it at home. I will.
You will? Okay. What about you, Brad?
I might go to the theater to see it. I'm curious enough, and I like Denzel that.
Yeah, he's earned a lot of trust for me, and it probably won't be very good, but
The
I'll
Equalizer
enjoy him
was
doing it.
The Equalizer was, and so this is my section of the podcast.
Yeah.
The Equalizer was very good. With all those types of movies,
I loved
The
Equalizer.
Equalizer was very good. Equalizer 2 was not very good. So now I'm down on it because I'm like, okay, the third one's probably gonna be more like the second one. It's probably not gonna be more like the first one.
What about Nandor, Fedor, and the Talking Mongoose? You can see that in the theater.
I feel like that's probably
It's a
not going to
made-up
be close
be a
to
limited-
us. Yeah, limited release.
Chicago probably
Yeah.
be the closest place. to see
It's
it.
like a mystery movie starring Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg, Minnie Driver, and Christopher Lloyd. What about All Fun and Games?
I'm not entirely sure I know what that is.
No, I hadn't either, but I was surprised I hadn't because it has Asa Butterfield and Natalie Dyer and Annabeth Gish. It's a horror film, but those are names that I know, so I figured I had heard of that, but I had not. It comes
No.
out. It's releasing to theaters this weekend.
Okay, that's fun.
And then the last one is The Good Mother.
I don't know what that is either.
Olivia Cook, Hilary Swank. It's Hilary Swank is
She plays a good mother.
a good mother.
I am.
I'm a little disappointed, honestly. I don't know if September is a rough
September.
month.
It is September. It's that time between the end of blockbuster summer and right before we get into award season. So September into early
September-
October are usually pretty rough.
September is January 2.
That's a very good way of describing it. Yeah, January is a dead zone for movies. September is another dead zone typically. You might see some early Halloween releases sometimes in September.
Okay.
but otherwise.
So again, wake me up when September ends.
We heard the fucking Green Day joke the first time, Billy Joe. Jesus Christ, we don't need to hear it twice.
Pretty good though.
Hey, I do have a game if you guys want to play a game.
Let's.
Oh my god, I love
Play.
games so much. But first, I want to hear a game song from Ben.
No, that's not how this works.
Wow, you hear this fucking bullshit? He doesn't even follow the rules anymore.
I have created the trailers game song like 4 fucking times in a row, and you had to do it one time, and you shit the bed. So I didn't want to.
I'm sorry, I did Tainted Love, and it was executed brilliantly.
Let's go ahead and play that one back.
Okay. Sometimes I want to watch some
Bum bum.
movie trailers.
They didn't even realize he was like.
I was looking up. Honestly, I was looking up movies that come out in September, and it's rough, guys. We've got Expendables 4.
Hello,
actually,
whoa.
Hold on. So we didn't talk about this week, but they did just release a new R-rated trailer for Expendables 4.
Don't even try to.
I'm fully in now.
Yeah.
I am fully in
I'm
now.
fully erect.
Yeah, seriously. I have one hard penis.
The Nun.
And it's mine.
The Nun 2.
None your business.
None of your business. We talked
Yeah,
about
yeah.
this.
The Creator. I am excited about that
No, the
one.
creator looks good.
So I will have a little bit to report on about The Creator because there's a special IMAX sneak preview event happening this week on Tuesdays. You can actually look around and see if it's happening near your city. They're showing. I don't know how much they're showing, but they are showing some footage from the movie on IMAX screens on Tuesday with a
But
little
not the whole film?
Not the whole film, but with a Q&A.
You know what you like to do. You like to go and you.
Why would I go to
show
that?
me 20 minutes out of context.
Well, no, and that actually so the last time that they did a big thing like this, aside from when Christopher Nolan used to do his previews before other IMAX movies, was for the original Avatar. They actually had a big 3D sneak preview thing at theaters around the country where they played roughly 15 to 20 minutes of the movie, and it actually worked out as a way of introducing people to the world and showing people how good the 3D was and the visual effects was. And I think that they're kind of hoping for a similar thing here because this is a high concept sci-fi movie. It is a 20th Century Fox movie as well, and so I think they kind of want to kind of create this hype around it and get a little bit more out there and start some word of mouth about how cool this movie is because it doesn't come out for another month still. But I'm super excited.
What
to see.
about in September? Saw 10.
Saw X.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
A Haunting in Venice. We talked about that. We're gonna see that, right?
Yes.
You gonna see it in theaters?
I don't know if I'll see it in theaters.
Probably
but
not.
Why?
I don't know. I just
Got a lot
don't know.
going on.
My
You
Big
got a lot
Fat Greek
going
Wedding
on.
3. I'll probably see that because I love the first one.
My Big Fat 3 quitting.
Yeah.
Is that really what they're calling it?
No.
Flora and Son. That's DVD. You saw Insidious: The Red Door, right?
Yeah, I didn't like it very much.
Okay. No, but guys, this is kind of it.
Well, wake me up when September ends.
Yeah. Oh.
You shut the fuck up.
All right. So, Ben.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a game.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
this
was
game's going to be somewhat relevant to you, specifically you, because so I might be handicapping you a little bit.
Oh,
Because
I was all excited, and now I'm not.
no, in the gutter world, as most people know, you are a gutter man that does gutter jobs.
That's my favorite description of
You are
Ben.
making it sound.
You are a gutter man.
It is so seedy what I do. You are, as the world knows, a gutter man.
Mm-hmm.
And
you live
it's
in the
been no
gutter.
secret in the gutter world that you are a nepo baby. Correct.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 I've earned nothing. I've built nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So
everything has been handed to me. I was born on third base, but guys, I hit a triple.
And
So-
third base is the name of a bar here in LaPorte.
It
so.
is. So as Brad did mention, Eve Houston is the daughter of Bono, and so I want to play a game called Don't Judge the Nepo Baby, and
Yeah, Brad.
we're gonna have some fun here. We all know Eve Houston from Flora and Son, and that she's the daughter of Bono. So let's play a game. I will give you the name of a Nepo baby,
Oh.
and you have to name the famous parents.
Uh-huh.
And then between the both of you, you're going to go back and name as many films as you can of that
Jesus.
actor.
Like 4 games in one. Now, are we going to get any hints as to who their parents are?
You're going to know the parents.
Will we?
Brad, you're gonna crush this game.
Well,
have
we'll
a-
see.
I have a feeling.
I'm not always great. Sometimes I am shocked by whose people's
yeah.
parents are.
It was actually kind of fun to go.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I forgot. So let's do buzzers.
Karn.
What was that?
Karn.
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 It's Caramel Karn.
Karn.
Harp.
Okay. All right, let's start here. Dakota Johnson.
Harp.
Yep. Ben.
Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith.
Yeah.
Correct. Now you're going to go back and forth. I will let you go first since you got the first point.
Sure.
Name a Dakota Johnson film.
Sure. 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades Darker.
And we're done here.
No.
No. Dakota Johnson. Yeah, see.
No, I know. Those are the only two. I haven't even seen them, but
it's
they're
embarrassing. She's been in, I'm sure, so many things.
a ton. Yeah.
Yeah,
One
no.
that you've seen for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Several
Definitely
you've
one
seen
that
for
I've
sure.
seen. A couple more of too. She wears a hat sometimes.
All right, he lost this one.
All right, you did get a point, and then can you name any more?
21 Jump Street, Peanut Butter Falcon, 50 Shades Freed. What's the other one that she was in?
Oh, she's been.
Yeah, yep.
If I have some time to think about more, I could do it. But
All right. So this is how we play the game. All right, Brad. You've got a point. Ben, you've got a point. Here we go. Maya Hawke.
Karn.
O-Card?
Karn. Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman.
All right. You get a point. You get to start then. Name a Maya Hawke movie.
No. No, thank you. And that's not a judgment against Maya Hawke. The only thing that I know her for sure from, even though I'm sure there's a couple things I've seen that she is in, is Stranger Things. So, pass.
Do you know any? Because you can get a point here if you know any.
I will say that she was in Kill Bill.
No.
Good guess, though.
Let me name some for you. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yep.
Asteroid City.
Yeah, that's right. Shit.
Still haven't seen that.
Do Revenge.
I haven't seen that.
That was on,
It's on Netflix.
I think, on Netflix. Mainstream.
Don't know what that is.
Human Capital.
No.
Lady World.
Nah, these are all.
Fear Street Part 1.
That's right. Man, the Fear Street movies are good. I got to
Yeah, I actually enjoy those. All right. So you did get a point. So 2 points for you, 1 point for Ben. All right. Willow and Jaden.
Karn.
Yeah.
Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith.
All right. We'll go with, I don't think Willow's been in any films, so we'll go with Jaden Smith films.
The Karate Kid. After Earth.
Nope. No, you can
Whoa.
only do one.
Oh,
back and forth.
sorry. Well, no, yeah, you can have that one for free. It's the only other one you know anyway.
After Earth.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
No?
No, I mean that's all I know.
Yeah.
There's one that you're really missing that you're going to go, oh, yeah.
Oh, I know what it is.
I'll say that he was in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No, The Pursuit of Happiness.
Correct. He was also in The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Oh,
All right. Let's go with a...
he was the kid in that.
Wow.
Maud
Riveting content.
Maud Apatow.
Karn,
Yep.
Judd Apatow, and Leslie Mann.
Correct. Name Maud Apatow films.
I will say Knocked Up.
Yep.
This is 40.
Correct.
Correct. Brad. It's your turn.
Yep, sure is.
Because you know there are films, right?
Yep. Funny People.
Correct.
The Bubble?
No, that's Iris Apatow.
That is correct. That is Iris. That is not.
Yeah,
I got the wrong Apatow daughter.
you
Yep.
did.
Do you know any more?
Several other Apatow movies. I don't remember which ones she's in though. And she's in Euphoria.
Yeah, I will say this. So she was in Knocked Up, Funny People, This Is 40, Other People, which is not an Apatow film.
That's that movie from Chris Kelly. That's
Yep.
Jesse
And
Plemons
Jesse
and Molly Shannon are in.
Plemons.
You guys gotta watch that. It's very good.
The House of Tomorrow,
Hmm.
Assassination Nation,
Mm-hmm.
and The King of Staten Island.
Oh, that's right. Pete
There you go.
Davidson's sister.
All right. Margaret Qualley.
Pass.
Yeah, see, I forgot who her parents are. and
You can you're only going to know one, and that's okay.
I forgot who both of them are.
Rock Hudson.
Do you know who her husband is?
I did at one point, and I've forgotten.
Anthony Anderson.
Nope. Her husband is Jack Antonoff.
Who's works with Taylor Swift.
Yep, and he's been in a lot of bands. But
Yep.
her mom is Andy McDowell.
There you go.
Do you know any Margaret Qualley movies?
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
Once
You
upon
would
a time
recognize
in,
her.
Once upon a time in Hollywood. Yeah, you would recognize her. She's been pretty popular the past few years.
Yeah, she's actually done really
Good
well.
for her.
I will name some other ones.
She's in the Nice Guys.
Nice Guys,
She's
yep.
the main girl who
The daughter?
Yeah, not Ryan Gosling's daughter. The one who hires Russell Crowe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about Death Note? Did you ever see Death Note?
I did not.
She was in Native Son. Adam.
No.
Strange but True.
No.
Seaberg.
No. You're naming bad ones.
I'm just going through her list. My Salinger Year.
Nope.
Stars at Noon. Sanctuary.
No thanks.
Okay. You know what she was in though that I did like the TV show The Leftovers. Did you ever watch that?
I didn't. I actually
It was
watched
really
the first couple episodes and I was disappointed.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just felt like it was.
So
left over.
honestly, going through her film list, I feel like she's a bigger star in name than she really is in filmography.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you feel that way? Like I felt like there should be something.
I only
else.
knew the titles of 3 of those movies and I haven't seen them. And there you go.
Okay.
It sounds so horrible.
Well, I mean, if he hasn't seen him, then she's screwed. Lily Collins.
Wow. I was unaware.
Phil Collins' daughter.
Correct.
Oh.
You get a point. Do you know any Lily Collins films?
I had no idea that she was Phil Collins' daughter.
See, that's the fun.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
You said we were going to know these.
I did.
You know, he guessed. He didn't know that.
Do you know any Lily Collins films?
Yeah.
What?
Go for it.
Snow White. No, it's called Mirror Mirror. Is she in that one?
Yep. She's Snow White. Remember?
Snow White. No, it's called Mirror Mirror. Is she in that one? I'm Brad.
Well, there were 2 Snow White movies released at
Yep.
the same time, and I forget which.
Yeah, I forgot. I've never seen Mirror Mirror, actually.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. She was also in, actually, very appropriate for what happened last week. A movie that made headlines from 2009. She was in it. It was actually her second movie role. The Blind Side.
Oh.
She's
She's the daughter.
Yep, correct.
Of that terrible family.
Yep.
Some other movies: The Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, Love Rosie, Rules Don't Apply, To the Bone, Okja.
A lot of Bone movies.
Yep.
that-
Okay, yes. Netflix
The Lovely
movie.
Bones.
Yeah, people like that, right? It was pretty good.
The
Winter's
Bone Collector.
Here Comes the Grump.
Here comes the bone.
Extremely
Bone
wicked,
Patrol.
shockingly evil, and vile.
With bones.
the Dahmer movie.
Tolkien.
Or Bundy movie.
Is
Bundy.
Tolkien any good?
I never saw it.
He's a good writer.
I mean, it has Lily Collins, Nicholas Hoult, Cole Meany.
I like Nicholas Hoult a
Yeah,
lot.
that's what I'm saying.
He's a good actor.
All right, got a couple more. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Is she the mother?
No, she's a nepo baby. She's
Oh.
a
Nepo baby.
Couldn't tell you who her parents were though.
Gene Kelly and Goldie Hawn.
Wow, those pairings don't work.
I don't know. I'm having fun.
Bruce Paltrow, who I think was a director, did a bunch of stuff, and then
Bruce Paltrow, an American Airlines pilot.
and Blythe Danner. Have you heard of Blythe Danner?
Danner,
I have
yeah.
heard of Blythe Danner.
Yeah.
yes.
All right. Can you name? This will be fun. Back and forth. Gwyneth Paltrow films.
No.
Shallow Hal.
Iron
Correct.
Man.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 3.
Avengers Endgame.
Avengers.
Avengers Infinity War.
Spider-Man. No Way Home. No, or sorry.
Ah!
I said the wrong one.
Yeah,
She's
Ben
not-
wins.
She's not in No Way
Homecoming.
Home. Yeah.
Oh, feels so good to win. Feels so good to win against Brad.
We named all of our good movies, so.
All right. Liv Tyler.
Harp.
I only know one, so.
Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll accept that. All right. Liv Tyler films.
Armageddon.
Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
As I say, you better just take.
Good. Wonderful.
No.
No.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants?
No. What? Empire Records.
Nice.
Yeah.
One Night at McCool's.
How about
The Incredible Hulk.
doing that thing
Or
Or
you
Hulk.
do.
Hulk, actually. Just Hulk.
Yeah, just stop.
Jennifer
Did
Connelly.
you say
Incredible Hulk.
Jersey Girl?
No.
Reign Over Me.
Nope.
The Strangers.
Nope.
Good movie.
It's a great movie.
Is that the one with Timothy Olyphant, or is that The Crazies?
That's The Crazies.
I get them confused, but I like them both.
Yeah, I also like them both.
She's also going to be in Captain America: Brave New World.
Yes, she's coming back as her character.
All right, final one, last one.
No, wait a minute. I was right. She is in The Incredible Hulk, and Jennifer Connelly is in
Yeah,
Hulk.
Correct.
I didn't say you were wrong.
You gave me a look like you.
I just say,
yeah,
Oh, I do that anyway.
that's true.
All right,
You got
final
a
one.
Stink face.
Wyatt Russell.
Karn. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn.
Correct. Can you name any Wyatt Russell films?
We watched 3 of them not too long ago.
I know. That's right.
22 Jump Street.
Correct.
Good one, Ben.
Fucking, we watched 3 of them.
You watched one of them.
By the way, you are playing the game like I would. I just literally watched
Everybody wants some.
Ooh, you took mine.
You're welcome.
You asshole. You stupid son of a bitch. And now I can't remember the other 2 movies that we were talking about.
I got one locked and loaded.
Um,
I really do.
Wyatt Russell was also in Goon.
Yeah, and he was in Ingrid Goes West.
Yep, that was one of the other ones. And Wyatt Russell was also in
Don't give him a hint.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
That's a TV show.
I know it is. And he was also in a little movie
Nate, I'm going to win.
called
I'm so proud of you.
The Christmas Chronicles.
You know, I'd like to thank the Academy and just, the man upstairs.
Your dad?
Guys, we did it.
Well, no, you didn't.
Yeah, name one more. You said
I don't have to.
You were cocky, though, so name it.
No, you have
That's
to
not
name-
that works. It's the last person to correctly name one wins. We all know the rules.
Okay,
We've
but
been
what
playing
was
it
the
for
other
fucking
movie you
4
had?
years. Ingrid Goes West. That's the movie.
What
I
was the
said.
other one, though?
Goon.
Do you have another one?
No.
That's what I thought.
Shimmer Lake
That's it.
Oh, yeah. I did watch that movie.
But you didn't know
at
it,
the
though.
Devil's Door. Did you see that one?
No.
No, Shimmer Lake was the one that I had
Okay.
accidentally
I'm
watched.
just naming some. That Love and Honor. Did you see that one?
No.
Shimmer Lake was good.
Did you say This Is 40?
No.
We said it about the Apatow
Yeah, I
daughter.
forgot he was in it.
Yeah. Cowboys and Aliens.
No.
Blaze.
No.
Don't know what that is.
Overlord.
No.
Good movie.
The Woman in the Window. And that's really it.
Wow.
He's doing some TV stuff. He was in. Did you watch the TV show, the series Under the Banner of Heaven?
No. It's the one with Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, and Gil Birmingham and
You know, he's 40.
Wyatt
yeah,
Russell?
I saw that. No, Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield.
Oh, yeah.
I love him.
He doesn't look 40.
Love him.
Looks like a 25-year-old boy.
Well, thanks so much for playing. That's Don't Judge the Nepo Baby.
White Russell is going to be in the new Godzilla series that's coming to Apple TV Plus, and he's playing
a
young
TV series. Or?
Yeah, it's a TV series, and he's playing the younger
young
version.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah, he is. He's playing the younger version of Kurt Russell's character, and Kurt Russell's in the series as well.
Oh, Monarch: Legacy of Monsters.
Yep, coming to Apple TV Plus.
Oh, nice. That's gonna be fun. We should watch that trailer when it comes out.
No,
Yes.
Nope.
We will
No,
we will watch it
fucking
because
TV
it is
show.
related to the movie universe, and Ben can't argue about it.
Hey, Ben, Brad, love you guys.
Love you too.
Hey, real quick, I want to.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
It's been a while since I cracked open this book, so I'm gonna read a chapter out of adult movies, rating hundreds of the best films for home video and cable. This one's called Cafe Flesh.
Ana de Armas.
Why? But also, why is that so heavily dog-eared?
Cafe Flesh.
That book is well.
This unusual film
very
hasn't yet developed an
sticky
audience, but in
pages.
terms of sheer imagery and, quote, bizarreness, it's tops. A few years after the big war in which the world has been brought to near ruin by a nuclear holocaust,
Oh my God.
radiation is beginning to have a strange effect on the human libido.
Oh no!
People are
Nope, that's not how radiation works.
people are repulsed by sex and, except for a meager 1% of the population, can't engage in erotic activity at all. The 1% are commissioned by the government to perform in erotic cafes, hence the title. The story is about one such cafe.
Wait, the government is making people perform at erotic cafes?
Excuse me, I'm trying to read the synopsis for this movie.
Yeah.
The story
Sorry.
is about one such cafe, its strange and erotic clientele, and its wild sex shows. The shows are both explicit and humorous. The best involving a long-nosed rat that dances around a chorus line of good-looking, semi-naked women, poking his proboscis where it doesn't belong. The MC is outstanding, and both Pia Snow and Maria Sharp turn in highly charged erotic performances. The acting is heavily stylized, and viewers unaccustomed to cultish avant-garde movies might take offense. This picture is somewhere between an offbeat art film and an adult movie. You'll either love it or hate it. Cafe Flash.
Jesus Christ. And that's how we wrap up another episode of Go Flix Yourself. Make sure they be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Nah, cheating, eh?